Right now, while you're watching this video, your future income may already be changing. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. And the most shocking part, the decision isn't being made by your boss alone. Invisible forces are quietly shaping how much you'll earn 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. The question is, are you helping your future or accidentally hurting it? Most people believe their future salary depends on working harder, but history tells a different story. Entire industries have risen and disappeared within a single generation. The biggest changes weren't caused by harder work, they were caused by people preparing before everyone else noticed the future arriving. Imagine two friends graduating on the same day. They earn identical salaries and begin identical careers. 5 years later, one earns twice as much. The surprising difference wasn't intelligence, it wasn't luck. It was a handful of small decisions that quietly changed their future income without either of them noticing. Your future income isn't built in one dramatic moment. It's built through thousands of tiny decisions. Every new skill learned, every habit improved, every hour invested in growth quietly increases your value long before your paycheck reflects it. The biggest mistake isn't earning too little today. It's assuming today's income will automatically become tomorrow's income. The world keeps changing. Those who continue adapting often increase their opportunities, while those who stop learning slowly fall behind without realizing it. One invisible force shaping your future income is technology. Every major invention has changed who earns more and who earns less. The printing press, electricity, computers, and now artificial intelligence didn't simply create new jobs, they changed which skills became valuable almost overnight. Here's something many people overlook. Employers don't pay for effort alone, they pay for value. Two people can work equally hard, yet the one solving bigger problems often earns significantly more. Your future income depends increasingly on the value you create, not just the hours you work. Every day you delay learning a valuable skill, someone else is gaining experience that compounds over time. The gap starts small, almost invisible, but years later, it can become the difference between financial security and constant struggle. The economy rewards people who stay relevant. Skills that were highly valuable 10 years ago may no longer command the same income today. Those who continuously update their knowledge are often preparing for opportunities long before they become obvious. Perhaps the greatest hidden truth is this. Your future income is rarely decided on payday. It's decided during the quiet moments when you choose whether to learn, improve, adapt, or remain exactly where you are. Those invisible choices quietly shape tomorrow's opportunities. Many people wait for motivation before improving their future, but successful people often rely on habits instead. Motivation comes and goes. Habits quietly repeat every day. Those repeated actions slowly shape your knowledge, reputation, confidence, and ultimately the income opportunities available to you in the years ahead. Every hour has a hidden price. 1 hour can disappear scrolling endlessly, or it can be invested in learning a skill that increases your value for years. Most people only see today's entertainment. Very few recognize the future income quietly attached to how they spend their time. Another invisible factor is your reputation. Long before promotions or opportunities appear, people begin forming opinions about your reliability, curiosity, and willingness to solve problems. Those quiet impressions often influence future income more than most people ever realize. The world rewards adaptability. Industries change, technology evolves, and customer needs shift constantly. People who accept change and continue learning often discover new opportunities, while those resisting change may find themselves competing for fewer opportunities every passing year. Perhaps the greatest investment isn't in the stock market or real estate, it's in yourself. Skills, knowledge, communication, and problem-solving can travel with you anywhere. Unlike many possessions, these assets often continue creating opportunities throughout your entire life. Another invisible force shaping your future income is your network. Opportunities rarely arrive as random surprises. More often, they come through conversations, recommendations, collaborations, and relationships built over time. The people who know your abilities today may influence the opportunities you receive years from now. Every industry eventually changes. The question isn't whether change will happen, it's whether you'll be ready when it does. Those who prepare before change arrives often discover opportunities that others only recognize after it's too late. Curiosity may be one of the most underrated income-producing habits. Curious people ask questions, explore ideas, and learn continuously. That constant learning often leads to better solutions, greater creativity, and new opportunities that remain invisible to everyone else. Many people focus only on earning money. Few focus on becoming more valuable. Income can rise and fall with the economy, but your ability to solve problems, communicate effectively, and adapt can continue creating opportunities almost anywhere. Your future income isn't being decided by a single moment. It's being written every day through the books you read, the skills you build, the people you meet, and the choices you make when nobody is watching. The future quietly rewards today's preparation. The next force shaping your future income isn't visible in your office or paycheck. It's happening across the world. Every breakthrough in artificial intelligence, automation, and digital technology changes which skills become more valuable and which gradually lose demand. The future often shifts quietly before people notice the results. History shows that every major technological revolution created uncertainty before creating opportunity. New careers appeared, old ones evolved, and many people who adapted early discovered possibilities that seemed impossible just a few years before. The people with the strongest future income may not be those who know everything. They are often the ones who never stop learning. In a changing world, the ability to learn quickly can become more valuable than any single skill. One hidden advantage is flexibility. People willing to learn new tools, explore different industries, or solve emerging problems often discover opportunities long before they become obvious. Flexibility allows people to move with change instead of fighting against it. The future doesn't belong to those who can predict every change. It belongs to those who are prepared to respond when change arrives. Every skill you build today becomes another option tomorrow, and every option increases your ability to earn, adapt, and grow. Most people believe high-income earners think differently because they earn more. Often, the opposite is true. They earn more because they learn to think differently first. Their mindset influences how they solve problems, make decisions, manage time, and recognize opportunities that others simply overlook. Successful people don't wait until they feel completely ready. They begin with what they know, improve through action, and learn from every mistake. Progress usually comes from consistent movement, not from waiting for the perfect moment. Another hidden habit is asking better questions. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" successful people often ask, "What can I learn from this?" That simple shift transforms problems into lessons that improve future income. High-income opportunities often come to people who consistently solve problems. Every challenge is also a chance to create value. The more valuable your solutions become, the more your future income has the potential to grow. The biggest difference between today's income and tomorrow's income may not be talent. It may simply be whether you continue growing after everyone else becomes comfortable. Growth compounds quietly until one day the results become impossible to ignore. One hidden habit separates people who keep growing from those who stay stuck. They treat feedback as information, not as an attack. Every piece of constructive criticism becomes a chance to improve. Small improvements repeated over time quietly increase your value, confidence, and future earning potential. Another invisible advantage is consistency. Many people work intensely for a few days and then stop. Others improve just 1% every day. That steady progress may seem slow, but over months and years, it creates remarkable differences in knowledge, confidence, and income. The people who earn more in the future are often those who remain curious even after becoming successful. They continue reading, asking questions, and exploring new ideas because they understand that learning never truly ends in a changing world. Perhaps the greatest risk isn't making mistakes, it's believing you've already learned everything you need. The world keeps evolving, and those who stop growing often discover too late that the future moved ahead without them. When you look back years from now, your future income may seem like the result of one big opportunity, but the truth is different. It will likely be the result of hundreds of quiet decisions that nobody noticed, except the future version of you. One day you'll realize your future income wasn't shaped by one lucky break. It was built by ordinary mornings, difficult choices, new skills, and small actions repeated consistently. Success doesn't suddenly appear. It quietly grows while most people aren't paying attention. The world will continue changing whether you're ready or not. New technologies will appear, industries will evolve, and opportunities will shift. The question isn't whether change is coming. The question is whether you'll become the kind of person prepared to benefit from it. Perhaps the greatest investment was never money itself. It was every lesson you learned, every challenge you accepted, and every decision to keep growing. Those invisible investments quietly become the foundation of tomorrow's opportunities and financial freedom. Years from now, your future self won't remember every paycheck, but you'll remember the decision to stop waiting and start preparing. That single shift in mindset may become the moment everything began to change. Your future income is being decided today, not by luck, but by the choices you make when no one is watching. If this video changed the way you think, imagine where the next lesson could take you. Subscribe to Zahra Invest because your future deserves more than hope. It deserves preparation.